All right, so we just did a supply run, a Lyacy Lithia supply run because so Dill is the king of the seven majors. Hey, all at once, you are the one I've been waiting for, king of my heart. I actually just recently realized that I was the seven majors. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that. But so yeah, so that's really cool. But yeah, so Dill, you are the one, king of my heart, body and soul. But yeah, so that's what's happening with that. And then also um so we just did the supply. So I'm also the king of Lyacy. So he's the high king of my heart, and I'm the king of my heart, the Lyasan king. But again, it's not. It's it's a fantasy. So it's he's not it's not real. But but that's what I'm saying. It's fine. You don't. It's you don't have to actually do anything except just be the king. Just all that's all you have to do. But yeah, so that's what it is. It's so funny. But yeah, so it's he's the high king and I'm the king. But I am the high king of Lithia. So it's just it's a cool thing that's happening here. And then he has a temple, the Dionysus temple is Dill's temple. So he's not a king in Lithia, but he's a deity in Lithia. He's a like he's venerated in Lithia. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so romantic. It's so romantic. It's so funny. But yeah, so that's what's happening. We just did this supply run um to Lithia. And so we the emissary town supplied us with some fish, some salmon, and then the markets supplied us with some bread, some croissants, and then we came to our Soul Symphony chambers. So the Soul Symphony chambers were connected in the sense of we sailed the supply run from the set from Lyacy via the seven major Soul Symphony chambers, sailed to our Soul Symphony chambers. We stocked up our markets, sailed to our Soul Symphony chambers. Well, we went to our Soul Symphony chambers, and then we enchanted the food so that now there's now that it's bountiful. And then we were oh, okay, sweet. So now we have food. And that's that's what happened. Because so we can also make note of how we sealed the nether portals across the map. And so that actually on a subconscious level is what allowed passage for the supply run. So it's this is a neurological map of my brain. And so something with the there was some kind of energy or something that was coming from the nether that had to be quelled. And so once we sealed that, then this bountiful food replenished in my brain, the atlas for how to acquire food in Lithia replenished in my brain. And realizing that I was the seven majors and that I was the king of Lyacy, then I was oh, if I'm the king of Lyacy, I can just sail this supply run of food here to Lithia. And then I was oh, okay, I don't have to ask Dylan to do that for me because I'm the king of Lyacy, and Lyacy is has access to the seven majors markets. And I was oh, that was simpler than I thought it was. But yeah, and so then we come to the healing shelter because it's we have to heal my neurons, and we had to come in my mind naturally drifted to the healing shelter or the healing centers, because I had to go into the nether, and it takes a lot of energy to seal those portals. And so then I was oh, okay, so now I almost just exited the game, but then I was oh wait, no, I have to sail Dill's boat back though, because that's a seven majors ship, and so they need that ship. And if I had just turned the game off while I had that ship, he would have been bro, you have my ship. And I would be oh, yeah, all right, here's your ship, bro. And he's yeah, okay, cool, now we cool again. And I'm oh, cool. And now you should come over for dinner because you're really cute and I want to kiss you.